You don't have time, but I'll quickly tell you about Alexander the Great. The guy was born in 356 BCE in Pella. By 16, he was commanding an army, while other kids were struggling with geometry homework. Fact 2. At 20, Alexander became king of Macedonia after his father Philip II was assassinated. The crown was heavy, the intrigues even heavier, but the young king carried it like a morning coffee. Fact 3. He studied under Aristotle, who mixed philosophy with swordplay. Alexander soaked up knowledge like a sponge, but sometimes solved problems with the tip of his sword. A young, educated conqueror, pure noir genius. Fact 4. In 334 BCE, Alexander began his campaign against Persia. He crossed the Hellespont and staged a strategic spectacle, making the enemy realize surprises would be unpleasant and frequent. Fact 5. On the battlefield, he always rode Bucephalus. The horse was almost like a chess partner, obeyed commands, snorted at the right moment, and looked impressive to the crowd. Alexander and Bucephalus, a feared duo. Fact 6. At the Battle of the Granicus, Alexander personally broke through Persian lines. The young king proved, a leader doesn't just command, he sets an example, sometimes risking his life for morale and show. Fact 7. In 332 BCE, he captured Tyre after a 7-month siege. Naval battles, tunnels, tricks. The king acted like a master of a strategic quest. Only instead of loot, he claimed cities and wealth. Fact 8. Alexander founded Alexandria in Egypt in 331 BCE. The city became a cultural hub, the library collected books, and the young conqueror looked like he had just launched a civilization startup. Fact 9. At the Battle of Issus, Alexander personally faced Darius III. The Persian king fled, showing that courage can be the best weapon, especially when your enemy thinks he's dealing with a mere boy. Fact 10. He never stopped campaigning, even in winter. Across Asia Minor, Syria, and Egypt, through mountains and deserts, Alexander moved like a noir hero who knows only his sword can save him. Fact 11. In 330 BCE, Alexander took Persepolis, the Persian capital. He burned Darius's palace, leaving a symbol of power in ironic history. Sometimes a conqueror leaves memory with a smoke trail. Fact 12. Alexander married Roxana after his conquests in Bactria. Love and politics went hand in hand. The king combined personal feelings with diplomacy, almost like a noir character with a heart and a revolver. Fact 13. He introduced mixed marriages between Macedonians and Persians. Social experiments were tricky, but showed that the young conqueror tried to break imperial habits. Fact 14. In 327 BCE, Alexander invaded India. Battles with exotic elephants, rivers, and jungles. He demonstrated tactical skills that would later become legendary. Fact 15. In the east, his troops grew tired. Soldiers muttered, "Let's go home," but Alexander kept marching. A leader who doesn't know retreat, like a noir hero going all the way. Fact 16. He loved science and geography. Alexander mapped rivers, mountains, and cities, collecting knowledge like a collector, conquering the world with sword and compass. Fact 17. Alexander died in Babylon in 323 BCE at just 32 years old. Young, exhausted, yet legendary. History remembers not the years, but the speed at which he redrew the map of the world. Fact 18. After his death, generals, the Diadochi, divided power. Alexander's empire fell apart, but his legend remained, like a noir film with a missing hero whose shadow is eternal. Fact 19. He wore golden decorated armor but often fought personally. His direct involvement made him dangerous and charismatic, a young king unafraid of getting his hands dirty. Fact 20. Alexander built cities along his campaigns. 20 plus bore his name. Each was a small monument to strategy and power, almost like signing his signature across the map of the world. Fact 21. He used tricks and reconnaissance, deceiving enemies with tactical maneuvers. A true master of intrigue, a young genius playing chess on a battlefield with live pieces. Fact 22. Alexander carried a sword, armor, and amulets, believing in omens. The mix of personal force and superstition made him almost mythical to contemporaries. Fact 23. He respected the culture of conquered peoples, learned from them, took advice. A king spy, strategist, and diplomat, collecting intel like a detective in a noir film. Fact 24. Alexander left a legacy of cities, roads, empires, and legends. His methods and audacity became a model for a young conqueror who was at once a strategist, actor, and symbol of his era.